Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Title. Dr. Phil McGraw is one of the most famous and trusted mental health professionals in the world. Now in its 17th season, his amazing award-winning show continues to provide the most extensive forum on mental health issues. He has a special ability to take complicated and technical information and make it understandable to the public. Other than that, he is also super calm and considerate, but even Dr. Phil ends up being silenced by his guests sometimes, as he is a human as well, after all. Here are 9 times when he was proved wrong.
If you go through life with a get them before they get me kind of attitude, it's very protective.
Number 1, the producer of Bum Fights. Ty Beeson is the producer of the American film Bum Fights. He did a major offense by imitating the Doctor's dress code on the show, but when the Doctor saw that Ty came to talk about his film, he ordered Ty to be escorted out. But just before he was taken out, Ty paused and then said, "You think I exploit people? What about you when you bring people on the show to discuss their personal problems in front of the world?" The Doctor froze with a guilty look on his face for a second and then said, "You can keep saying what you think," and then Ty was escorted outside. Ty did raise a valid point which really shocked the Doctor that day.
If you think I exploit people, every time you bring a guest on this show, you exploit them and spread whatever problems they have to the whole world.
Number 2, Sarah leaves the stage. The court had found Sarah unfit to raise her 2-year-old daughter, and now her family was trying to do everything they could to protect the child from her mother's negative influence. On the show, they were discussing how Sarah does drugs when a juicy piece of information accidentally slipped off her mother's tongue in anger. Her mother said that the family was following Sarah everywhere by GPS. To be fair, no one would like that piece of information to be leaked at all, rather than on national television. At first, Dr. Phil was teaming up with the parents, but he did stop when he heard about the GPS. But it was too late. Sarah said that this was character assassination, went up and left almost crying. Dr. Phil didn't have anything to say about that. Number 3, questioning Thomas. He was probably the toughest piece for Dr. Phil. He wanted to overcome exhibitionism, but he didn't approve of Dr. Phil's methods. He asked the Doctor, "Have you asked me what I've done to overcome this problem?" The Doctor paused for a significant amount of time as he was thinking of what to say before saying, "I have problems with the answers." Thomas then asked, "But you've never overcome this problem. How are you solving it for me?" This silenced the Doctor for quite some time until he replied with a forced answer which was drowned in clapping. The Doctor then asked Thomas to meet him backstage later, proving that Thomas was right. Number 4, Nicholas Brendan. Nicholas Brendan is an actor who came to the show with a simple question. It was, "I'm currently $50,000 in debt. My girlfriend and I just lost our apartment, and I've been to rehab twice. How do I get my life back?" Instead of giving him the advice which he was constantly trying to get out of the Doctor just kept on asking him personal questions until he got up and left. The Doctor didn't even try to stop him. It was as if he wanted Brendan to leave as soon as possible. Number 5, DJ is not crazy. This guy blasted at the Doctor, denying that he was mentally ill and said that he didn't need an evaluation. He also shook the Doctor by saying, "You know I'm right, that's why your hands are shaking when you put your glass down." The Doctor was completely speechless to that, and DJ didn't really look ill judging by his peaceful manner of conversation, but in the end, the child did agree to what his father wanted, further proving his sanity. Number 6, it's a complete circus. As said above, many people don't like their problems being discussed in public. The mother of a girl who was allegedly abused by her father was welcomed with clapping hands in the show. The court had given the child's custody to the father, and she came to the show trying to get a solution for her problem. She kicked off the conversation by saying that the show was a giant joke and that she didn't see it helping her daughter at all. She called the show a circus, and there was nothing the Doctor could say against that comment. Number 7, DMX. When Dr. Phil questioned DMX about the $1.3 million in unpaid child support, the musician got offended and told the Doctor that it was only that high because he was making $13 million per year at the time it was enforced. When Phil tried to keep questioning DMX about the same thing, he told the Doctor that it made no sense for Phil to keep asking about personal stuff when it was not even the topic to begin with, and even after DMX had provided a suitable enough answer. He wasn't completely wrong either. Phil was clearly embarrassed and needed to regroup, so he cut off for a commercial break. Number 8, monster-in-law. A mother named Khalud hated her son-in-law for not earning and living on his own money. She even saved his name as Dumbass on her mobile. As Dr. Phil tried to analyze her and began questioning, she rolled her eyes and basically told him that what he was saying was complete rubbish. After all, he didn't have any clue as to what it felt to be like her. A guy old enough to earn was still feeding on his mother-in-law's money. Number 9, I love my Cubs. One woman went to the show to air her differences with her soon-to-be mother-in-law. Marissa was foaming at the mouth, waiting for the opposite guest to come out, and was fully backed up by her mother. When the Doctor tried to shut Marissa down, her mom intervened and said that as much as she respected Phil, she was going to do whatever it took to safeguard her Cubs' interests. Take that, Phil. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.